In 2021, Apple essentially redefined the standard for Bluetooth trackers by releasing the AirTag. Ease of setup, integration into the iPhone ecosystem, and the massive Find My network made it one of the most popular devices for finding personal items. In January 2026, the AirTag 2 is released, an updated version promising greater accuracy, an expanded search range, and enhanced privacy measures. The main question of today's review is this truly a major update, or are we looking at just a minor refinement, without any radical changes? Most importantly, does it make sense for owners of the first AirTag to upgrade to the second generation? And today, we'll break everything down step by step. The technology, real-world use cases, limitations, and practical conclusions. Before comparing the generations, it's important to understand how it works. An AirTag is not a GPS tracker. There's no GPS module inside, no SIM card, and no direct connection to satellites. The device operates using Bluetooth Low Energy, an ultra-wideband chip, and the global Apple Find My network. When an AirTag is out of your Bluetooth range, it sends an encrypted signal to any nearby Apple device, iPhone, iPad, or Mac. These devices anonymously send the coordinates to the Find My network, after which you see the location in the app. And here's the key point. The location updates only when an Apple device passes nearby. This is what fundamentally sets the AirTag apart from standalone GPS trackers. In terms of the casing, there are almost no differences. The diameter is 31.9 millimeters, thickness is 8 millimeters, the AirTag weighs 11.1 grams, and the AirTag 2 is 11.8 grams. The difference is minimal and isn't noticeable in real-world use. Both devices have an IP67 rating, withstanding water immersion up to 1 meter for up to 30 minutes. The form factor is completely preserved, which means old accessories fit and cases are compatible. Visually, it's hard to tell the generations apart. If you were expecting a new design, there isn't one. The main difference is the switch from the U1 chip to the second generation UWB chip. What does that offer? The precision finding feature for accurate detection now works at a distance up to 1.5 times further than the first generation. Precision finding is a mode where the iPhone shows direction with an arrow, exact distance, vibration, and visual cues. If before, precise guidance started at roughly 10 meters, now it's around 15. In practice, this is especially noticeable in large rooms, parking lots, airports, or warehouse spaces. It's not a revolution, but a significant improvement in the precise search radius. Additionally, the AirTag 2 supports precision finding through compatible Apple Watch models. The first generation didn't have this feature. For owners of newer watches, this is a truly convenient expansion of use cases. Apple claims an updated Bluetooth module with an extended detection range. The company doesn't provide exact figures, but the practical meaning is as follows. The signal is more stable, the device is detected faster, searching starts from a greater distance, and this is especially important in densely populated areas where the Find My network works most effectively. Nevertheless, the principle of operation remains the same. The device still depends on Apple devices passing by. AirTag 2 got a speaker that is about 50% louder than the previous one. Apple claims that the sound can be heard up to 2 times further away. In real-world use, this might turn out to be a more significant update than it seems. The first generation was sometimes hard to hear if the tracker was in a suitcase, or if it was under a sofa, or if there was a noisy environment around. The second generation solves exactly this practical problem. For a user who often loses keys or a wallet inside an apartment, this is a tangible plus. After the launch of the first AirTag, the device was criticized due to cases of unwanted tracking. Apple gradually added software security measures, but in the second generation, they are expanded at the architectural level. AirTag 2 includes faster notifications about an unknown tracker, improved cross-platform protection for Android, and more frequently changing Bluetooth identifiers. Apple positions this as a set of industry-standard protective mechanisms. If the privacy aspect is important to you, then the second generation offers a more modern level of protection. It's very important to understand what has remained the same. There's no built-in GPS, no SIM card, no LTE connection, and no actual real-time tracking. No geofencing, no route history, the battery is the same, 12 to 18 months of autonomy, and user replaceable. If you were expecting the AirTag to turn into a full-fledged GPS tracker, that didn't happen. The fundamental difference. AirTag works through the Apple network. It doesn't transmit data directly and doesn't provide continuous tracking. A GPS tracker connects to satellites, uses LTE-M or similar networks, transmits coordinates independently, and supports instant notifications. AirTag is a device for finding forgotten items, while a GPS tracker is a security device. These are different categories. The fundamental difference. AirTag works through the Apple network, doesn't transmit data directly, and doesn't provide continuous tracking. A GPS tracker connects to satellites, uses LTE-M or similar networks, transmits coordinates independently, and supports instant notifications. AirTag is a device for finding forgotten items, while a GPS tracker is a security device. And these are different categories. Keys, wallet, backpack. The difference will be minimal. Both generations will perform equally well. AirTag 2 will be slightly faster and louder. Luggage at the airport? Enhanced precision finding and a loudspeaker provide an advantage. But the search principle via the Find My network remains the same, a bicycle or a car. Neither the first nor the second generation is suitable for active theft protection. AirTag doesn't send alerts when moving, doesn't track routes, and depends on having an iPhone nearby. It's okay as a secondary tool, but not as a primary one. AirTag 2 is produced with a focus on the Apple 2030 program. The device has 85% recycled plastic, 100% recycled gold in the boards, and 100% recycled rare earth elements. The packaging is entirely fiber-based, and for those who consider the environmental aspect, this is a positive factor. An upgrade is justified if you need a louder speaker, use precision finding often, or have a new Apple Watch with search support. If the latest privacy protection measures are important to you. If the first AirTag suits you perfectly and searching happens within your apartment, there's no practical need to upgrade. AirTag 2 isn't a revolution, it's a precise, careful evolution. There are improvements, longer range precision finding, a louder speaker, and an updated chip. Enhanced privacy measures, but the foundation remains the same. If you're buying a Bluetooth tracker in the Apple ecosystem for the first time, AirTag 2 is the logical choice. If you already have the first generation and it works without issues, switching isn't mandatory. The question of upgrading here isn't about necessity, but about your standards for convenience and detail. And that's what an honest conclusion is based on. AirTag 2 is better, but not enough to automatically replace the first generation. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Give us a like. Subscribe to our channel.